There we go. Oh shit. That maxed it out hard as. Now we got a level. One, two. God, it's random this stuff. We're getting. Yeah, that was 6,000 was 3 months ago. Sorry about that, right? That's a bam. Like, it's for the levels, man. Like, I put it up before and it wasn't even getting much level. But that should be a decent level now. Freaking OBS. Freaking old people trying to use technology. That's what I should say. Fucking hell, sorry about that. Like, there you go. Don't worry, I've done it with my amps before. Holy fuck, when it's like maxed out and you hit a chord and you don't know it's that loud because you got noise gates and shit, and then you just go, bah, you're like, fucking hell. I know what that feels like. I've done it lots of times. It's going, brother. Yeah, not too bad. Just waking up. Yeah, you just bump a string or hit a chord. You're like, oh, I'll just check to see if I'm getting sound. Bah! Oh, yeah, we've got one more. Four to go. I thought I'm close to. What's the time now? So I'll leave. I'll probably be on here for an hour now this time. Because I'm going to go do my early morning groceries on a Sunday. This is Sunday morning. It's 5:50 a.m. on a Sunday morning. Oh, thanks, mate. Thank you for watching, and I'm glad your riffs have improved. Yeah, I did a oh fuck. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever getting to 1 million. Ola hasn't even hit 1 million. It's like the death metal is way too small, I think, for 1 million. But you know, I'm even happy where I'm at now. Like 100,000 would be good. Oh, yeah, take a. That would be good, but yeah. I think you've got to act like a bit of a goose. The ones who have gone real big in the, you got to start doing more entertainment. You're like, what's up? How's it going? Oh my, and carry on a bit. You know, like a Stevie T or what's that other dude's name? Jared Dines. Even he started like getting his friends on there and being a little bit more of a goose, as we'd say in Australia. Well, the only way the channel could grow like that is subscribers have to turn up for the videos. The only way, because YouTube, and they don't do it for Oliver. Like it's not like he gets 800,000 views, but say like I was averaging 5,000 views when I dropped a video. I'm up to 8,000 now. Yeah, yelling at the camera. What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. I've had too much meth today. Yeah, come on, let's do this. I know. Yeah, is that my Stevie T impression? Okay, no. I couldn't keep that shit up, bruh. Have you rocked the glass barbecue today? Then if you have, you're in for a treat. Nah, no sponsors. Hey, one more subscriber. Hey. No sponsors. Pay for everything. And I've had one Chinese company reach out to me, or two Chinese companies. One was for wireless, what is transmitters. So you get rid of your guitar cable. This X5 company, and another one was like hardware. So the X5 have offered me free wireless that they'll send me and a free guitar stand. And then the other one was like guitar hardware. Um, yeah, like if Goto, I don't know if Goto does sponsorships, but I didn't show them on my channel because they're not a product I would ever buy. I don't use wireless, I use cables because then I've got enough things I have to charge in my life. And hardware, it's pretty much only a couple of companies I'd work with hardware would be Floyd Rose and Goto for bridges, Hipshot, and some like there's this insanely expensive Turkish brand, Hangte or something. There's another one called Red Bishop that does the bars that don't wobble. Um, so there too, I'd probably my two favourite brands to pick up are EMG and Seymour Duncan. Favourite strings, I would work with a string company, if any of the major ones. Now that I think right, I started trying to do that years ago. Um, I think that whole scene is oversaturated and played out. The So it's like just recently there was the Nano Cortex. Then it was just like how many channels? It's like every time a new pedal drops, once you become that type of channel and get in that scene, it becomes um, yeah, you're just one of those 20 YouTube channels that reviews things. Yeah, wireless, man. I've never used a wireless uh, thing, but if I was, I'd probably go for Shure. I think Shure does it. That's like I think I've said people use Line 6, but I think Shure does a wireless system. I don't know. If I ever needed one and used one, but I think Shure's like the one, whatever the professionals, if whoever's touring the world and on a stage. But yeah, I wouldn't even have an opinion on that. Um, and there's also, so I think there's an issue with oversaturation, but my biggest issue with not being a channel that does gear review is that I'm in Australia. I think Line 6 does one, don't they? See, I'm absolutely clueless when it comes to wireless. I've never looked for one and I've never bought one because I just play at home, so I just like good quality cables. And it's pretty much any brand of guitar cable, as long as it's not some El Cheapo from the bargain bin, MXR, whatever, doesn't really matter the brand, it just needs good connections. And, probably anything over $50 for a guitar cable in Australia is a good one. So that's probably like a $30 in the US. So whatever, I like MXR. They're good, but I know Damasio done them. There's heaps of brands out there who are trying to do that. Um, You know, you see me like talk like the latest one I got asked about the settings was the Neural DSP stuff. Now, I like their plugins, but I don't like all their plugins. I wouldn't say you go and buy it. But what's really good about Neural DSP and a lot of these plugin companies is they actually let you try them out for free, which I think's a good business model for them. But yeah, back to what I was saying was so oversaturation, I think's an issue. It's very played out. Um, and then the issue is me being in Australia. Now, a lot of those American influencer sales channels, affiliate, we should say they're YouTube guitar affiliate marketing channels because that's what they are. They're online sales channels. That's their whole purpose for existing on YouTube is to be basically an online salesperson. That's their whole reason for existing and to get paid for that. No hate. Apparently, if you say that that's what they are, they get really upset about that. But the advantage of being in the US and doing that as your main focus of your YouTube is you have access to companies like Sweetwater who will then send you out products. We don't Australia is very small. Like we have less people in the whole of Australia than we do in California. And so there's more people in one state. So California just by itself has more people than the whole of Australia. I think it's like 360 million people in the US. We've got 29, I think now. Um, and I think what's the big ones? There's Sweetwater seems to be the biggest at the moment. Um, Z Sounds seems to pop up a little. A musician's friend, is that what their Guitar Center doesn't really do it? Seems to be for the online YouTube's thing. Sweetwater's the Kings. And I wouldn't say that these channels who are sales channels or marketing channels, that was their purpose when they started. They were like all of us who start on YouTube that they were probably just sharing riffs or their love of gear. It's not to say any of these people don't love amps or don't love gear or have been going to guitar stores and buying pedals and doing all of this stuff. That was what their passion was. Yeah, MI is made in Australia. But then what happens is once it becomes a job and once this your whole purpose of doing YouTube is to pay your bills, now your mindset and goals have changed. You're not being 100% honest with every product. You become part of like the NAM trade show. You have to try to sell products to be relevant. Like if you're not helping people sell products and shining a positive light on a company A, B, C, and D, then these companies aren't going to give you money. So it's either this when the smaller people start, you'll say follow my promo code, follow my link below. That's called affiliate marketing. They will get to say you go and buy something for $1,000 from Sweetwater, and they've got a 10% commission. Sweetwater will give that channel $100. So for every product that they use that link, that's a sale, and you'll get a kickback of $100. That's the basicness of affiliate marketing, um, which I and some of these channels that do affiliate marketing who are sales based are definitely good at what they do. Like they've got a professional studio set up. They've got multiple camera angles that they've had to invest thousands of dollars on. They're good at video editing. They're good at all the overlays and all that sort of stuff. I don't know if it takes away from the joy of it. I think they can still get joy. It'd be better than, hey, put it this way: if I was in the States, I'd definitely start. That would be part of my channel, 100%. But being in Australia, I can't I don't have access to that amount of gear at the time of the release. We are very far away, and they're already like the people. If you've got a successful music store in Australia, you don't really need your YouTube channel trying to help you sell products. Like Australian guitar players and musicians are buying products anyway, and we don't get a lot of the products here. They only order what they need, like, and it's totally fine. The only thing I would say about that, the whole online guitar salespeople or professional guitar salespeople, is that the ones it's very taboo to say that they are a sales channel. Oh no, I lost a subscriber. Oh, I think I got to 97 before. Oh well. Hey, I got another one. It'll probably go away. But yeah, I had an issue with one of them where I actually said that was an awesome sales pitch because they were selling a course, and he got really upset with me, eh? And I was like, wow. And that was like very strange to me because he took it the wrong way. He just inferred his own tone of how I've said it or why I've said it. He just imagined, and it was a sensitive subject, and a lot of them, like their term, I think too, because in a lot of these Facebook groups and things like that, they call them shills. They're shilling for companies, shilling for brands. And this one was definitely like, this guy has never would ever even think about using what he was selling. It was blatantly obvious. It was like a $250 online music course that had really, had some guitar theory in there for that. Have you ever heard of 42 Gear Street and Henning Pauly? If you've heard of that name, he's like a really over dramatic. It's but there's this thing called 42 Gear Street. If you've ever seen that pop up, which I'm pretty sure you have, and then like Glenn Fricker, a lot of these people go to this. It's called 42 Gear Street, and they're like one of the big kings of this online marketing sales thing on YouTube. Now the guy was selling a course for 42 Gear Street or Henning Pauly or whatever that umbrella of that company is, right? And he was basically comparing a $250 online guitar course to the same education that you would get from Berkeley. And if you know about Berkeley College of Music, where like Steve Vai went there, it's like a really prestigious. It costs thousands of dollars to go to college, so it's $5,000 a year or something. It could even be more. And he basically was comparing this $250 online course to a college education at one of the best US colleges for music, and then said, if you act now, you can only get it for this price for a week, and then you're going to have to pay double the price. This was throughout the whole video. And the video started off with, none of these amps matter, none of this gears matter, none of this, da-da-da-da. It was fully written out. It was thought beforehand. It wasn't spontaneous. Wasn't like, this is the best course I've found and this is going to make me an awesome musician. It was a sales pitch that, and then on that video I said, man, that was like an amazing, because the way he like cut, edited, spoke about it, he basically said, if you act now, you get a set of steak knives. If you've ever watched late night, those selling channels, they're like, quick, hurry now. These are 101 sales tactics, because the funniest thing about this person who got offended was they don't know that I actually enjoy. Always been interested in marketing and sales, and I think there's a skill to it. It's like anything in life. It's a skill set, and I respect people who put that amount of work into selling. It's not an easy thing to do. It's marketing. It's, yeah. And there used to be this show called The Gruen Transfer in Australia. And for whatever reason, this is Australians for you, you would watch this show and it'd have these advertising people discussing their ad campaigns. And I watched that for like 10 years. It's called The Gruen Transfer. And they'd be like, the different way companies market their products and try to sell, and holy shit. Hey, thank you. I need like some champagne. If you follow, now that I've hit 8,000, I've got an affiliate link for steak knives. I just get a little kickback. Gotta come on, help out the channel. Oh, fucking Tim's on here. You're up early like me. Us old people get up early. There you go. Someone will. Hell yeah. Like, what is it? The thing now? We're gonna hit 1,000,000. Yeah, like Rock R said. Thanks, brother. But yeah, it is what it is with the whole online sales thing. So hey, I would never say never, but basically, thanks, Tim. I'd have to do some risk, but I would never say never to selling. Um, but basically, the rule I've made is it has to be products that fit within what I do. And there's a lot of good brands out there, a lot of good amps, but I'm probably not going to do one of those little like baby amps, like a little Joyo. There's a brand Joyo and they do these little tiny, or even Steve Vai's doing like Positive Grid. Like, eh. This one, I think it's called, I'll show you one of these companies. Like a little lunchbox amp, but it's real tiny. And I suppose they're alright for beginners and stuff, but that's not. I would. If most people these days. Speech, give us a speech. um, I'd like to thank my voters. I'm going to. First off, okay, here's your speech for you. You ready? First off, I'm going to make YouTube great again. Nobody has ever done YouTube as great as me. My YouTube numbers speak for themselves. The other YouTubers wish they were as great as me. But I think with all my subscribers and the other subscribers, we can make YouTube great again. And free from the shills. Free from the online marketing. So we can make YouTube great again. We can make death metal great again. Because, to me, I do death metal the greatest. I am the greatest. And those other people wish they could play like me. They wish they could play at the BPM like me. They wish they had the stats like me. And, I think God has put me on the earth to make me the greatest and to make YouTube great again. So I'd like to thank Jesus, Satan, the chick with lots of arms from India, all of them. So, there we have it. That's enough bullshit from me. So in closing, thank you for helping me get to 8,000. And let's make YouTube great again. I need like some sound effect. Now I've got to go play some golf. Now it'll be like, let's go 9,000. Hey, I swear, like that's what I celebrate now, 1,000 at a time. So, what's the time? I'll be jumping off here at quarter in another 40 minutes because I got to go do my groceries early before Woolworths car park gets really full and all the people turn up. That's my plan. Always what I do on a Sunday. I try to get to Woolies by 7 o'clock. And then, yeah. So thank you. But yeah, in all seriousness, thank you for turning up. Thank you for top album to listen to this month. What have I been playing a lot? What did I go back to? I'd say probably I've been checking out 200 Stab Wounds. The new, I'll bring them up. I think I can have a look at the screen. Just can't play anything on YouTube. So this one's probably this one here. I'll say this. There's their discography albums. This album right here, Torn from the Jaws of Death, Severe Torture. That's my one. That's one I've been pumping a lot probably this month. So that's my yeah. When did it drop? June 7th. Yeah. I've been playing this one a lot. Starts off such a sick album, eh? It starts off, I swear, most days I start. So many sick riffs on that one. But yeah, that's been getting a lot of spin this month. Oh, sorry. I've got to go screen capture. I'll show you. Display capture. Capture 2. Okay. There we go. There it is there, that album. So that's my pick. Torn from the Jaws of Death by Severe Torture. That one right there. Got killer tracks on it. I would okay, minimize that. I would play some songs off it, but you're not allowed to do that on YouTube because then you get copyright strikes and all that sort of stuff. So, which I think's strange with YouTube that because literally by me, if I started playing their music now and we were listening like what's your favorite songs of that album, and I'm literally like talking about that band, I'm creating interest in the band, I'm basically their online salesperson right now for free. I'm using my time to support their music. But but then I don't know what the band would think about that. Maybe they want to do all their own online marketing. Yeah, but they just take whoever the record companies and copyright law and all that type of thing. You could probably pay that, but I haven't learned anything off that. So I just listen to that one and enjoy it. You could play little cuts of riffs probably. But you'll even see if you've ever watched any older videos when he's doing it, he's like, demonetize, demonetize. Not that I'm trying to monetize this one, but I'm more worried about copyright strikes and things. And if you can't listen to a whole song, I don't know why. Like I don't like to start songs and stop them. I've got something weird in my brain that if I start a song, I have to finish it. I like to hear things from start to finish, if that makes sense to anyone. What's up, Slayer? But yeah, you could do little things, but I do have a Discord, so I should have pinned that one. If you would like, probably when I come back from my groceries, I got a guest Discord where I'm going to listen to music as the channel grows. Ola actually, you have to pay Ola to be part of his Discord server. If you want to hang out and talk to Ola and be part of his community, you have to pay a certain amount a month just to be able to talk to that guy. So, which yeah, I don't think even if I got to 1 million, I would want people to pay just to be able to hang out. That seems weird to me. But maybe when I buy my Ferrari or Porsche, then maybe you're gonna have to pay to know done, because pimping ain't easy, and baby oil isn't cheap either. I'm trying to save up so I can beat Diddy with the amount of bottles of baby oil. So maybe you might have to Discord so I can start stocking up on baby oil. That might work. We could get some done freak off parties. Could happen. You never know. If it's help make me rich and famous, then I can do Australian freak off parties. I'm gonna be way more freakier than Diddy. We're gonna have our way with crocodiles, Australian style. We're gonna get freaky with crocodiles and spiders and snakes. You haven't lived till you messed with a kangaroo's pouch, so that could be, that's Australian freak off. You baby oil up their pouch. Yeah, Dunn's brand baby oil. So, you never know. And if Tim's on here too, bloody know. He works with me some of the crap I come up with. I'm keeping it PG for YouTube right now. Thanks, brother. But yeah, I'm stoked to be at 8,000. I can keep going at work and things like that. Yeah, if I ever got to be where I could probably work part time and do YouTube like that, that would be cool. But yes, and then back to what I was talking about before. So the whole online sales thing, it's a very strange thing with the yeah, people acknowledging that that's their whole sole purpose of being on YouTube is just to sell. That's it. They're not. And what I noticed with a lot of these groups and all these type of things was it's put it this way, right? How to put this? Like I've been playing guitar for a long time now. Amps that come out in the year 2000 or 10 or 15 years ago, or an old Axe FX or an old Line 6 product or any of these type of things, when they came out, there was someone saying it was the best product. Amazing. Feature rich, yada yada, all of this sort of stuff. People were touring the world 10 years ago with 10-year-old products. What you have to understand about the music industry and guitar players and professional musicians is that they need, like anybody else, everybody needs to make money in this world. If you're not doing a 9 to 5 job, you have to, you want electricity, you got to pay for it. You want fresh water, you have to pay for it. You want gas to heat up your home or to cook your food? You have to pay for it. You want a roof over your head? You have to pay for it. You want a car? Pay. You know what I'm saying, right? So everybody out here is trying to make a living. So, and this why I'm saying all of this is to say that why it's hard for me to recommend and be say buy this product every time something new comes out. Buy this. This is the best one. This is that. What I would say to people, because I don't want people who don't have a lot of money to feel that they need the latest product and they have to spend $3,000 on pedals and amps to be able to try and enjoy guitar the way I enjoy guitar. That's what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about the online sales thing and why. And I'm talking about, right, that the reason why the people in bands are selling products or going, this is the product that I'm using now, they're getting money to sell it. So, my whole point of saying this and what I'm talking about is that you don't need expensive gear to play live. You don't need the latest product to play live. Gear that came out 15 years ago was good enough to tour the world and sell out a stadium. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so if your budget, yeah, not right now, mate, because I'll be jumping off here soon. I'm probably only going to be on here for another 15 minutes, then I've got to go to the grocery store. So I will come back and jump on here, mate, but right now I'm just shooting the. But that's what I'm talking about, because I got asked a question before about, will I do pedals and stuff. So if you look back in the comments, I'm just that's to Kemi Summer. It was about will I do the pedals and all of that sort of stuff. So what I've noticed is that when I was part of these groups and when we were all buying new pedals and amps and people seeing my setup were like, it really discouraged a lot of people to not want to play guitar. It made them feel like they had to compete with each other, and it's like, oh man, if I don't get that amp or something, then I can't sound like him or something. Now, the cheapest way to get into playing is the plugins. Most people have a computer, most people can get an audio interface, and most people can get good tones like that. Okay? And that's what I'd recommend to anyone young, anyone with not the biggest budget. Literally for like $50 or say like $100, right? For the you most people own a computer, you just need an audio interface, buy a plug-in, you're good to go. And then maybe it keeps adding on obviously some speakers and but that is like so what it is you don't need to keep buying all the new products. Like there was great amps that came out 10, 15 years ago. The guitar player that's like Steve Vai right now is doing advertisements for Positive Grid. These little amps that he would never even use. Like he's got a studio, he'd plug into that. Like maybe if we're in his house. But a lot of these stuff people say they use, they don't use. They're just selling stuff because they need to make money. And because they're such a big name, they then attach their name to it and it's called marketing, it's sales, they get paid. Could be $20,000, could be 50. One of these really big names, you could be making 100,000 by saying you use a product. Easy. It's big money in this, like, because what they do, they don't pay for. It's marketing. It's a marketing budget. Like all companies do marketing. So that's all I'm trying to say is that's why this whole online sales thing, why I won't be a part of that because I feel that it discourages people. And my whole goal of being on YouTube is not to try to be a marketer. you know, and you'll know if I do decide to do that. Who knows? I could change if someone comes to me with a lot of money and I'm like, you know what, bugger it, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, it's just all I'm really talking about now is things I've noticed in the industry, and you can get swept away in consumer culture. Whether it be buying the new iPhone every time it comes out, needing a new car, um, yeah, and so that's really what I'm talking to. I'm not telling people that it's a bad thing that new products are made and people get paid to sell it. It's very strange. Like you try and talk about this subject and people get very offensive because it's like you're if you even talk about not needing to be swept up with all this consumer culture, then somehow you're attacking these people's living, or you're saying they're bad people, or I'm not saying any of that. This is more addressed to yeah, so it's and it's just something like I'm just talking out loud and put it, I would even like that's why I'm starting a Discord. If you have an opinion about this, what I would like to do is probably even have my channel not only have the me teach guitar playing and showing how people how to play stuff, but I'd like to have like a podcast style where we through Discord and streaming we can talk about these subjects. So I'm not just sitting here talking to myself, and we can have other opinions and talk about this because I think as playing death metal and more extreme things and the lyrical content, looking at consumerism, looking at the government, looking at society is definitely a part of extreme music. Okay? So, yeah, it would be a tough thing. And that's the moniker, the shill. Yeah, he does all the charges for his Discord. It's through his membership. So you have to be part of his YouTube membership to get access to his Discord. Which, like I said, I got no issue with that. Like he's a celebrity, and he's a businessman, 100%. That doesn't mean anything bad about him. Like he's one. Everybody is entitled to do that, and he is so. And it's almost too like he's so respected that people are willing to pay to have a piece of his time. That is, yeah. But I don't think he does it for his guitar knowledge. He does it to hang out and play video games, and it's when you're that big. I could only imagine he's got 800,000 subscribers. It would be hard for him to answer everybody, and even now with my getting to 8,000 and answer, I'm struggling to answer everybody's comments because I work full time. I do all this stuff, and it takes a lot of time to answer people, and you want to every person that comments I can see that's an individual person, that is an important person, and it starts to mess with your head a bit because you start to be like, I want to answer this person thoroughly and make them feel like I actually care about interacting with them. But the weirdest thing with the internet, you got so many people that you feel you get less and less of your time that you can give to them because you're already like putting in, like that video I did, death metal risk video. I put 5 hours into that with all the tabs, video editing, filming, recording, writing the music. It was about 5 hours worth of work into that. plus I work full time, plus now I'm about to go and do my groceries. Today I do groceries, laundry. I've got to go do my lawn. I'm going to mow the lawn today, wash my car, do my groceries. I think I said laundry already. And then I'll work on a YouTube video and what I'm doing now. So it's a tough one. And I'm just thinking out loud with a lot of this. And when you get huge, it's almost like people want a piece of your time and they want to be like, yeah, I want to be able to hang out with this guy and Ola plays video games. And it's like, do you want to be part of that? And he's to the point now, he's so huge, he could find 100 people that'll give him $15 a month. You know, and that's, you times that up, and I'm pretty sure that's like 1,500. Because 10 people at $10 would be 100. So that's $1,500 would get paid. And he'd have more than that with his members. He's making like, we could even say $5,000 to play video games with people. That's on top of his company selling guitars. That's on top of all the merch he sells. But he also has a family. He's got an office. He's got overheads. He's got employees. He's employed his family, so he's paying them. He's got other people relying on him. Like it's a business. And I'm actually, yeah. I don't even think it's being a shill. It's business, and it's not even a bad thing. It is what it is. Like he put in a lot of work to get to where he is. He turns up every week to make videos. He turns up when he's sick. He goes and flies around the world. It's like thinking these bands who fly around in jets have it easy, or um, there's a lot of sacrifice that goes into this. There's a lot of your time you give of yourself to, yeah, to be in this situation. And obviously they choose to, but you know what I'm saying. But it's a business at the end of the day. Hey, done enterprises, you never know. Well, put it this way: if the channel got to the size of Ola's, definitely I'd be looking at business. And if I started getting employees and started hiring people, then obviously things are going to change. Then I am becoming more like a celebrity. I'm becoming a bigger name. People want a piece of me. That will definitely flow. You know, I think. But what I would like is more. I'm pretty simple. Like I could move out to the country in Australia, get cheap land, and I don't need to fly around the world. I don't need expensive cars. I'm not trying to. Yeah, you dream. They say that, hey, like you have to tell the universe what you want. I've done baby oil. Done freak off parties in Australia. Oh, but oh yeah, that'd be funny. And it's all like things that I'm even. I suppose I'm talking out loud because it's like it's very. You're trying to. I'm trying to teach my brain what is even happening right now. And that's why I'd like Discord and have like podcasts where we talk about these things. We talk about the world. I'm just interested, and I think it goes hand in hand with um, death metal, and that is like the subculture of death metal and extreme metal and stuff is definitely looks. You've got your death metal where it's that type of gore graphics, but then I suppose you've got that death metal that's maybe got like a little bit of social conscience, looking at the world. I'm just very I'm definitely a person who would sit down at a party and just look around at people going, what's this person? Like, I'm interested in society and how things happen, so, you know. But thank you anyway. It's about the 8,000 subscribers. And I'll probably, once I go do my groceries and that, I'll jump back on here. And, yeah, if anyone. Oh, it's up to you, man. Like, basically, what I'm looking for is people who want to come on, be part of this YouTube thing with me. So when I'm talking like this, I'm not just here talking to myself. You're listening to somebody have a discussion with somebody. And it's more comfortable for me. I can bear to get on here and just play guitar. But yeah, I enjoy that. I like talking, as you can see. I'm sitting in my room by myself with a camera talking to myself. So it's one of my. It's like a skill or a curse. Thanks, brother. Thanks, Neverlast. Thanks, Josh. Triple X. What was it? 5Xs. He's definitely coming to the freak off party. 5Xs. He's already like 3Xs weren't enough for him. I'm gonna get some. Definitely gonna blackmail him with some videos. Wait till I catch you freaking messing with a kangaroo, mate. That's it. I'll have you in my safe. I'll be able to buy an island then. And I can fly yous out to my island. The Freak Express. That'll be the name of my plane. The Freak Express. Complimentary baby oil. Oh, bloody hell. I lost myself at a Diddy party. I'm all in those holes. They got plenty to choose from. Oh no. YouTube's gonna be like, holy crap. Little Wayne. Make him play only Little Wayne solos. Oh mate, I'm gonna sell courses on how to solo like Lil Wayne. Don't you worry. Do you want to solo like Lil Wayne? Then take my intensive course. Normally, you have to pay $1,000 to do this course. But if you act now, in the next week, I'll throw in a free bottle of baby oil, blunts, and my special freak off potion. And I'll have you playing like Lil Wayne in no time. So act now. That's my sign off face. Oh, bloody hell. I'll do a done comedy special, eh? No worries. Open up, it's the feds. Bloody hell. I just can't live in America, eh? Everybody get on the ground. That'll be dangerous for the feds, don't worry. I'm gonna have guard kangaroos at the door. Big, like, 7-foot kangaroos on steroids. They all slip in the baby oil. Oh, bloody hell. 8,003. Oh, thank you. He beating me. Oh my god. I think I need another channel just to for all us metalheads to hang out and just talk shit, eh? But yeah, thanks for all the support and helping me get to 8,000 subscribers. And I think we just have to, I don't know if I have to say, start telling people to turn on notifications to turn back up. But the more people that come back watching my videos, the more views. That's pretty what it all comes down to with YouTube. If this channel wants to see big subscriber numbers, then people have to, it's all about views, because YouTube will push my videos. If more people start watching it, then that's more ad revenue for Google, because YouTube is all about, the whole purpose of YouTube is ad revenue. It's the only reason this platform exists. That's it. Bottom line. And so they will try, and if people keep coming back watching my content, that means that YouTube's, oh well, we're going to push this out to more people so we can get more ad revenue. If I'm not getting the views, the channel grows slowly, which is fine. Once again, just discussing morning, brother. Specific lessons or tunes you plan on doing for the Big 8. You know what, man? I'm just going to keep doing what I do. You're going to get more easy death metal patterns. Nothing's changing. I'm just going to keep being who I am. It seems to be working. No bullshit. Straight to the point. Picking. It's all about the three pickings. The tremolo picking, gallops and down picking. It's all about palm mutes and pinch harmonics. It's all about power chords, octave chords, and root 5 minor bar chords, or extra little ones you can throw in. Ugly sounding chords. It's about harmonic minor using the Phrygian mode, which I don't really know exactly, all the technical stuff of that, but diminished. It's about doing diminished stuff. We're doing string skipping. We're doing legato, hammer-ons and pull-offs. And that's double kicks, blast beats, breakdown beats, big chuggy, fat palm muted stank face riffs. That's what we're doing. We're keeping it the same. We're keeping it 100. And that's it. I'll just keep doing what I do and encouraging people. I'll keep being excited when you see me play guitar, like I always have been before I was doing YouTube. I didn't need YouTube or subscribers to love playing guitar. It's people have asked, been like, thank you, you're helping me. Just in this very feed, like the comments, his riffs, got a comment, their riffs have improved. That encourages me to keep going. Like one person, I've helped their riffs improve. That means they're going to love guitar more. There you go. That's cool with me. That's why I keep turning back up. Someone saying, oh, I didn't feel like playing today. They watched one of my videos and now they're plugging in, they're riffing out. That's a reason to keep making videos right there. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep doing, it's that simple. And it all started from this whole channel started from helping someone, right, this is the last one before I'm going to jump off and go do some groceries, but so I started on Facebook, right, in the gear groups, buying amps and pedals and going, check out this one. It's called Heavy Metal Amps and Pedals. So I didn't have the money to keep buying amps like a lot of people there and pedals, and I tried for a little bit, but what I started doing with the gear I had, I just kept playing riffs and riffing out, and then it was I made a lot of friends through Facebook and the gear groups. Then one of the guys is like ex-military, was getting back into playing guitar, got into a band, was trying to just improve his chops, and he saw the way I was playing, and he reached out in a message to me. I'd added him as a friend, and he'd be like, how did you do that? Can you give me some practice tips? Like, how can I improve? He respected what he saw in me as a player, and then asked for my help to try get better. And he wasn't the only person who reached out to me. So another guy was an ex MMA fighter, and so I'll just give, yeah, no worries. Let's do a video call, and I'll teach you what I know. I'll show you what I know. Then it was like from that spawned into the YouTube channel to be like, here's some ideas I know, and here we are now. A year and a half later, 8,000 subscribers, just doing that exact same thing. Like I'm talking to a friend, saying, here's an easy death metal pattern, work on your picking, do this, do that. Now you can see it grooving along, double kicks, you know what I'm talking about. Now, all this is the way I put it, and I just talk how I talk and think how I think, is this is all a love letter to death metal, thrash metal, and extreme music. It's a love letter to the distorted guitar, this whole channel. It's a love letter to riffs. It's almost like, people who are diehard skaters. I'm not. That's all I'm doing with this channel. And you guys are turning up for more of it. This is my thank you. This is me just building a community of people who love, Slayer and Obituary and all the new bands that are coming. 200 Stab Wounds or Severe Torture or Decapitated or all these bands. Ingested, like, that's all I've done. And people can see my passion for the distortion, the guitar and the riffs, and people are turning up for that. And just the way I don't try to make a 10-minute, 15-minute video to keep you on YouTube to try get more ad revenue. There's no, what I can do is I can just make 3 or 4 little videos, and I'm still getting you for like 15 minutes, but I'm giving you value. I'm just like, try this. Because literally, what I'm showing you on that day is what just came to my mind and what I'm enjoying in that moment, which is just me regurgitating back my influences and my love of the guitar. That's all I'm doing. And I don't have to reinvent the wheel or anything. Like, by getting to 8,000 subscribers means whatever I'm doing is people are enjoying it. And I think with all this online sales and all of this stuff, I think people really forgot what YouTube started as, and actually subscribers and viewers are actually really waking up to it. It's being commented on. People are noticing that the marketing channels and all of that sort of stuff. And I'm already happy with where I'm at. I've got a Patreon membership. I get a little bit of money off that. That's helping me already. So financially, I'm a very simple person. I've never had, I'm not, of course I'd want a house, but whatever. Like, it doesn't really bother me, to tell you the truth. Like, health is more important. I'm a cancer survivor. So I can dream big and all of that sort of stuff, but it's like literally just to be alive right now, to have people's time, is just, oh, I got it. I think I've got to go to that one, don't I? Oh, I got my mates back in here. But you know what I'm saying. It's but yeah, we might jump. I'm going to jump off here right now. So thank you for helping me to get to 8,000. But if you want to come and have a chat with me, I'll open up another live on my comments. I've got a Discord channel, and come and hang out there. Celebrate with us there. Um, yeah, and we can talk more about this. You can give me your thoughts and opinions about what you want to see on YouTube. Because talking to people who are watching me, who are supporting the channel, is the people who are helping me understand. Like, I just read the comments too, and I see what people are responding to and what they like, and I'm literally creating videos for the people who are watching them, which is the whole point of YouTube. You know? And obviously, the sales is for if they're getting views and people are commenting on them and enjoying their content, people are enjoying what they're making, so that's why they keep making more. It's all, yeah. There's a need for it. There's a want for it because they've got subscribers, they've got views. It's obviously, it's only through that you know what I'm saying anyway. But that's enough of me rambling on, incoherent babble as I do. And yeah, I've just got to go to the grocery store and buy some more baby oil right now. But don't worry, I'll be back all lubed up and ready to go before you know it. So enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, go grab that guitar, light it up, and I will see you very soon in the next one. So thank you once again, helping me get to the 8,000. I really appreciate it, and yeah, I'll talk to you in the next one. Okay, thank you for helping me get to the 8,000. Really appreciate it. Thanks, Metal B. Thanks, brother. Thanks, RCX. Thanks, Neverlast. Thanks, 5X's. Oh no, I lost a subscriber. No. No, my life is over. Lucky I've got baby oil to get me through. You'll see it, like, update there. Oh no. Like, I got baby oil and kangaroos. I don't need your subscribers. No worries, legends. I'll talk to you later, okay? Have a great one. Catches.